ensuing Grand Prix of 1994 was the last time any World Championship F1 race was won by over a lap. Brazil has produced 3 world champions, all of which have won more than one world championship: Fittipaldi, TK, and of course, Ayrton Senna, who when winning his 3rd world championship in 1991 became the youngest ever to do so at the time. Both Pierre Gasly and Carlos Sainz recorded the first ever F1 podium finish in the 2019 Brazil Grand Prix. The last time 2 drivers took the first podium finish in the same race was back in the 2014 German Grand Prix. McLaren, as a constructor with the most wins on this circuit, with a total of 12 to their name. However,
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the triple threat match. I'm your host, Rapper Bajala. Joining me in the commentary booth tonight is the one, the only, Matty Skills from Wallaby. How are you tonight, mate?
Good, Bajala. How are you, mate?
I'm very good, mate. Glad to have you in the box, mate. Glad to have you in the box. And a good friend from OCE, Mr. Fries. How are you today, mate? How are you?
I am fantastic. How about you, my G?
I am doing very well, mate. This is going to be an absolute classic. Looking forward to it. And obviously, Defiant Supermax with the sounds in the background. If you don't know, our Mr. Maxi Verstappen crowned the Formula One World Champion in, well, let's be honest, a bit of slight controversy. Best way of describing it. It's the only way I can describe it. But
mate, no. It's nothing controversial about it.
Yeah.
The FIA are just they're not great.
Muppets?
Bring back Michael Massey is all I'll say.
Bring back Michael Massey. Fair enough. And how about you, Matty Skills? How are you going tonight, mate?
Mate, it's a little bit wet over here in the west, mate, but nothing miserable about this race. I think it's going to be an absolute cracker.
It is. It's looking forward to it. Obviously, if you guys don't know, this is a triple threat race. The 3 of us Muppets are in the commentary box because we're not good enough to be out there on track. But we have got the best from Wallaby in what can only be described as the purple people eaters. That's the one way of looking at it. And we've got the OCE boys in the traditional red and black of OCE, and the Rapid boys in, well, whatever they've decided to put together. I reckon it's a mix and match. The boys put this all together in the last few minutes, so I'm not too sure what we're looking forward to, but it's going to be an absolute rip snorter of a race. Looking forward to it.
Rip snorter of a race, that's a call and a half.
Exactly, absolutely. So I'm just going through here, trying to bloody get a few things done, and it's just causing me all sorts of grief tonight. Didn't get a chance to actually go through in terms of trying to set this stuff up, but it is, hopefully we've got everything underway, but looks like my frames are all skipping all over the place. I've got some technical issues, so bear with me, boys. Riding on board with Master Berserk, he's one of your boys. He's a 108.5 to start proceedings.
Ryan. Oh,
yes.
Ryan. Nearly.
Yeah.
Well, it's an 8-1, but it was on course for a 7. So I'm thinking we might see some times in the 7s. And would you look at that? The top 5, 4 of them are OCE drivers.
Absolutely.
Oh, not anymore. Cargo putting in a 8-1.
The exact same time as Ryan, too, by the way.
Oh, look at that.
Well, you guys chat amongst yourselves while I try and get this stream going because it's causing me all sorts of issues at the moment.
Rapid Rubric there with the outlier livery.
Yes.
With his livery there, that puts it into 2nd place.
Yeah, so J-Rad, Rubric, this is definitely his track. He got to pick it, so We do not argue with the owner. He gets what he wants.
Yeah, cool.
Fair call. But yeah, it's Matt.
Bear with me, boys. I'm gonna have to end the stream, boys. Something's wrong with my connection. We will be back in a moment. Sorry, guys. There's definitely something wrong with my stream. So.
Well, I'm still recording, so.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good. Well, if I can get this fixed, I'm gonna have to end it. I'll be right back, mate. Okay.
Yep. All good. Well, Matt. Did you? So, which race did you watch? Did you watch Bathurst or did you watch Japan?
I was flicking between the two.
To be honest, I've actually got Japan recorded, so I have not watched the race yet.
Well, you're not going to get the whole thing then, unless you record.
Oh, really?
Unless you recorded
Oh,
the next three, shows, because it went way past 6 o'clock finishing time.
Oh no, KO's pretty good. KO records all of it, plus 3 hours. So, I've got KO.
Well, let's put it this way: we had 3 laps of racing, and then we had a 2.5 hour break. So.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, because of the rain.
Okay.
And Chris.
Oh, okay, of course.
Chris.
Wow.
Next driver set a lap time, and it said 8.6, puts him into P number 10. So we're just waiting on the Hench and Easy to set that times. Relics at the moment is... Oh, Easy's going for a spin. Oh, that is not looking good for WR. And there it is. There's the first 7 lap time. And is that... That's on a used set of tyres with 10 minutes remaining. And Riley's done 2 laps. Jared's at the new set. Rubik's... He's coming out now. And Noodles in the P6 as well. So as I was saying, we're waiting on Easy and the Henchmen to post their times, and Relics at the moment is the drunk driver thus far. And I was actually going to ask Pajala why Brazil, but obviously he's already said why, because the boss said so.
Yeah. That is a stinking lap from Ryan, 107.963. It's going to take some driving. 2 beats. So, a couple of the Wallaby boys did put in a 107.7 in a practice lobby, so not over.
Well, I'm thinking that's probably an Andy and a car gamer.
Yeah, and Easy Reaper put in a 107.7 too, and top the 107.8, I think. So they have been putting some practice in, but they just need to put it out on track, I think. Andy H out on a flying lap at the moment.
Jared's up on his time as well, so this could be a 7 as well. Let's have a look at the middle sector times. But Relics goes up to the top with the 7.8, but Jared's he needs to find another half a second in this final section. I think he might get it. Coming up the hill. It's going to be interesting to know what the weather is going to be for the race. There's the other flags, and Jared across the line. It's at 7.8. Oh my god! Wow!
What a lap.
Yes.
Andy H is currently down on his lap at the moment, but Car Gamer is a 10th up on his previous lap. So he might be able to stick it here.
Oh, no!
Round.
Car Gamer is around. And Betsy...
It was a flying lap then too.
And Betsy's on his next time run as well.
The Wallaby boys need to do something here. Currently occupying
the bottom
5 of the bottom 6 spots.
Exactly. Where is Andy, mate? Is he just?
He's having a good time.
No, but I mean, when you take a look at it, like less than a second, or just about of a second. What are we looking at? The top 10 here, boys, are separated by less than a second. It's ridiculous around this track. Right on board with the.
Time now.
Oh, okay. Let's ride on board with the Sunday superstar, as he likes to call himself. Andy H has finally met his match, I think, around the streets of Brazil.
Yeah, wow. He's had an absolute cracking season.
Exactly. So Defiance is, yeah, mate. Hopefully the lag, it's still causing us all sorts of grief at the moment. I'm not too sure what is happening with the lag.
Andy H puts in the purple middle sector.
P12 for Poms for the Win 87 here. And if I don't hear Pajalas mention that name once
What's
tonight,
this? Who?
Poms for the Win 87 here. If you do not
Poms for the
mention
win.
87 here, you got to say here 87 here as well,
Right, okay.
because that's actually his name. That's,
Right.
Andy
I
H
see.
up into P11.
Tell you what, the whole grid under 9.5 tenths. So it is a competitive grid.
That is insane.
Unbelievable.
I am so pumped for this race, lads.
Yes, me too, but I'd like to get a stable bloody stream, to be honest with you. That's my biggest problem at the moment. I cannot get this damn thing working. It is lagging all over the place.
I'll be out in a flying lap for WL at the moment.
Ooh,
We might get some
Ryan's
track
up.
evolution as well.
Ryan is up here. This could be a mid-7 here. For
Oh, Ryan is flying.
for the Kiwi man who is on an absolute high after Bathurst, and it's a 7-7.
7. The Kiwi boy. Can I ask a question about this New Zealand? Is this the same New Zealand Ryan that used to race against Ben Daly?
Yes,
It's
actually,
the same one.
it's Ryan, Jared, and Water, and even Poms for the 87 here as well.
Right, okay.
So we've got a couple of experienced heads racing
Yes.
for us.
So what we're talking about here is that you guys have stacked your field, stacked your
Have you seen your
drivers.
drivers? Have you seen your drivers, Charger?
Yeah, okay, maybe,
What
exactly.
are you talking about?
Yeah, very, very true. Mind you, J-Rad's gone P6, the Division 3 superstar with 5 minutes. We did have a couple of late bloomers though. Rile's come in with, I'm not too sure what he wants to call that car, but anyway, it's got potential.
Car game is currently on a flying lap. He's up on his previous time.
Game
He'll need to have a cracking sector 3 though.
exactly.
I'm on board with
Up 2 tenths.
with the henchman as well, and he's up by 10.5 here.
Yes.
Yeah, car game run by 2 tenths coming around the final corner.
Okay, let's see what he
car
got.
game put it.
2 10s.
P7.
799 stays P7 in the People Eater machine. Brought to you by Slingshot. That sounds like a type of vodka to me. And I reckon the Purple Peas are going to be drinking a few of those.
Slingshot is what you get after winning a WRL race, mate. It's
very
secret
true.
business.
So
In
as
one
you
and I'll
can-
give one to you.
yeah, thanks, mate. You know that it's never going to happen. So
You and me both, mate.
exactly. You know us. We'll just stick to streaming and commentating. That's what we're good at, Skillsy. You know, that's
Exactly, mate.
we bring the banter, as you know, Frizy. That's what we do.
Oh yeah.
And we do a very good bloody job of it, I must say. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, who else have we
You know,
got?
anyone can drive a car fast, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on board with Duck.
We're not-
I'm on board with Duck Puncher, but Rubik's also on a lap. But Duck Puncher will be the first one to set a lap time. You just expect to
let's
come
take-
towards the second sector time split.
Yes,
We-
the WA cone owner with Kirko. Better give him some screen time here. Just getting a nice little tow from whoever that is in front of him.
I don't. Yeah, but it's not gonna matter.
And Ducky with the 10881. Someone might need to tell him that he does have 8 gears in this car.
Eee, shots fired. Oh, I didn't know it was that type of stream, but we're there.
Yeah, we're there. Got to go early, Matty. Got to go early. Easy
Got it.
Reaper, the streamer himself.
Oh! Before we move on, how are we judging as Rubik comes into the points? How are we judging the point situation?
Oh no, we're going with the Wallaby point system. The 45, the top 15. The top 15 will get points. So what are you talking about?
So for those who don't know, the point system is Wallaby's system of the top 15 getting points. I think 15 gets 1 point, and what does first get?
is it 45 or something like that?
I don't
Can't
know.
remember.
45.
I literally. That's why I'm bringing it up now.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Top 15 get points. That's all we know. So we're on board with the Reaper man himself with 2 minutes to go. Jeez, I tell you what, this is fast and furious here. 108s. 108.4, good enough for P16. Wow.
And
This is a quick grid.
And if you have a
I think this
look,
is
if you
fast.
go to gap to leader, the top 5, 9/100ths of a second. The top and the whole grid is only separated by just over 8.5 tenths.
I mean, between you and Matty, the only thing that I've seen smaller is Frozzy's dick in the gap. That is
Whee!
about...
Hey, hey.
Andy H about to wind up for his last line.
Oh, okay, let's get on him. Let's get on him, Andy. Was that a bit of rain? Was that precipitation?
I think I saw that too, mate.
I
Absolutely.
did. I thought I saw it myself.
Yeah,
Gonna be
it's,
wetter
it's
than
not.
Scotty
It's
Mac's
it's
thighs.
it's not raining.
It isn't raining.
It's
okay.
it's not raining, lads.
Okay. Right.
Even
That
if
is not a
it,
It's not
guarantee.
Japan.
even if it was gonna rain, I don't think it's gonna hamper anyone. As Berserk goes into the 7s, and he's only good enough for P7.
Wow. B7 for a 7.9 for Berserk.
It's the same with
This
car.
is close.
It's the same with car game. He's done a 7.9
Wow.
Andy H out on his final lap now. He's currently P15. He's got more pace in the car though. Coming around to sector 3. See how he goes.
And Jack's in the chat. Good to see you, mates. SLR Betsy now. He's joined the fray. Different team. So let's see what Andy's got here. Curves 8.3 from the
Won't be
Sunday
happy with it.
specialist. He will not
Won't
be.
be happy.
I just think he's a bit uncomfortable. He's not his normal Ferrari on a Sunday, and I think that's what's cost him, Matty.
Absolutely, mate. I absolutely agree.
Yep,
I reckon he's got used to the hum of the Ferrari engine.
he
Now
has.
it's not there. He's shaking.
Yep. Riding on board with Riley, one of our boys from Division 1. Coming around here is going to be nowhere near the time that he's in fact been validated. Who's next? Noodles. He's getting on a warm-up lap. Jeez, I tell you what, next race, can we sort of sort out the colours? Because red and red
Absolutely.
just blends.
Get some consistent liveries. Can you
Yeah.
guys get some organisation?
Yeah, exactly.
Organisation about yours?
Yeah, at least I went purple, mate. That's at least that's good. So Ryan's
Oh, he
currently
goes
on pole.
P7 with a 17895.
Jeez, there we go, tops. Bringing it for the Wallaby boys.
What a lap.
Absolutely. And
Rem-
guess who's P1, boys? The boss, the owner, just goes bang. Put that on P1.
7-7.
In his own livery that he cares. I don't give a shit. I'm the boss. I will show up in whatever I goddamn please. So he's got it
Relics
on
could
pole.
dethrone him.
He could.
Relics
His Relic's out on a fast, and then you got Ryan just behind him.
Yes.
Relic goes
That's going
P1. Ryan, he's boxed.
He's
Well,
boxing.
guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess who's P1 and P2? Rapids.
Rolo's coming around. He's faster
Oh.
than his previous lap though.
And
Can
he's
he
got
put it?
P5.
Can
So
Duck
the
punch
way-
her? No, he cannot.
Ducky. Come on, Ducky. Rubber Ducky. No, that's it. I reckon that's it.
That's it.
It's all over.
Yeah, qualifying over.
Qualifying over. So, let's get the owner himself into the comms for a bit of a chat. And it is Relic who comes away with the pole, just tipping out the boss by, what, 0.01 or 0.02 of a...
1500ths
close.
of a second.
There we go.
And the top 5, 8300ths of a second.
Sweatfest. Sweatfest, boys and girls. Relic joins us in the chat. P1, congratulations, mate. Tell us about your lap.
Cheers, boss man. Yeah, nah, good lap. Lost probably a little bit out of the last sector, but the rest of it was pretty spot on. That right hander in the middle of sector 2 or the start of sector 2, really like understeery, so it was having trouble trying to get it turned in there.
Yep.
Other than that, no, I was really close at the top, as I thought it would be. Rubik and me, rapid 1-2, so hopefully we can keep that throughout the race. And yeah,
Absolutely. Well, I'll let you get back. Congratulations on the
Cheers.
pole. But as
Cheers,
we
boss
always say, mate, you dance on Saturday, you get paid on Sundays. So
Yeah,
all the best,
well,
mate, in the race, mate. And
cheers.
don't take Rubric out turn 1, okay?
Ooh.
Well, there you go, boys.
Ooh,
There you go.
someone has ready up very, very quickly here.
Oh, for love of God. I bet you it's an OCE boy, Matty. I bet you it's an OCE boy.
Absolutely.
It will be an
Yeah,
OCE boy.
That's an OCE character trait, I think.
It is. It is. They don't rush. They don't muck around. They just get in board.
No.
And how do we think
Mate,
while the sorry?
Is formation
Sorry,
lap
you go,
on?
mate.
No, formation lap is not on.
Okay.
I think the Wallaby boys will come back, mate. I think it's going to be a good race.
I think so.
I don't know where that pace was in qualifying, but they've definitely got more in it than that. Sure.
We are here, boys and girls. It is race time. Lights out. And the race to turn 1 has begun.
Oh, Rilo has already got a drive-through penalty for jump starting the start. That is not what he wants. Let's get the tyre graphics up here and look at that.
And Rilo has jumped everybody, got himself into P1. How the hell he did that, I've got no idea.
He's jumped the start. He's got a drive-through penalty.
Oh, he's got a drive-through.
Yeah, drive-through penalty.
My God, he's done a bloody...
Rubik's down into 7th. He's had a shocking lights
shocking.
out. I believe nobody has been told that the formation lap is
Formation lap was off.
Is off. So
I think
Rubik.
they thought that the formation lap was on.
So it's going to be an
Rubik was
OCE 1-2 once Rilo Pitts does his drive-through.
Yes.
So it's all
There we
good
go.
there. Oh, there's someone's around. I think it was Chris. No, it's yellow flags. Oh, it's Palms 1487. He is on the hard. So obviously the hards are not going to be the pristine tyre at this point in time. But Rilo does have 3 laps. And Jared's around.
Jared's
J-Rad.
around.
No, he's just losing positions hand over fist here. And Noodles has got a massive train, and there it is. Rilo's in. Rilo's in for his drive-through, and he'll be at the back, or second
right
last.
down the back. So it is a 1-2 for the OCE boys, which I'm sure Dutchy in the chat will be very, very happy with to start off with. Also, thanks very much to our very good man Showtime for our design, which the boys obviously didn't want to put on for some
Oh
reason.
my God!
You need to settle down, Frizy.
Oh,
It's lap
Rubik!
2.
Rubik has nearly taken out top.
And
Rubik's nearly taken out top, but good driving from both to keep the cars pointing into the right direction of turn 4. So Rubik's up in the P5 and he's 1.5.
Andy H.
Andy H is around.
Well, there's more action here than a bloody AFL game right now. Everywhere there is action. Andy
What a
H.
start.
It is a very good start.
From the duck, mate. Up
Yes.
6 positions, up to P12. Hanson up 3 positions, up to P11.
Yep. Car Gamer, and also, as I said, look, Top's up into P6. Doing very nice. Noodles just tucked inside behind him. Having a bit of a sneaky look as we go into turn 1. Will Noodles get the job done? No, not this time. Tops holds on, P6. Going through here, looking very nice and squiggly there as we go down into the centre S's. Top's doing a very good job here, Matty.
There's a move. There's a move for the lead. And
Jared and Ryan. There's no team orders here, Frizy. They don't give a shit. Boys, I'm coming through.
Duck and J-Man having a great battle at 12 and 13 there. They went
They did.
turn 1.
this is going to end in such disaster for WRL. Is
I
it?
don't know if Frizy is commentating or trying to orgasm. I haven't quite.
There goes Noodles! There goes Noodles! Noodles has absolutely bottled this! Oh my God! No way has he bottled that!
Oh, up on the inside, if you don't mind, Chrissy for OCE comes through. So, what happened there, Noodles? I didn't quite see it.
Noodles just sputtered on his own. Couldn't handle the pressure from Car Gamer and Top Racing, but Top Racing's lost 2 positions to Chris and Ward. The average Baku Joy 99 is actually Warden, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there we go. Kirko in the chat's just saying that Fryzy's hit his own personal G-spot. Probably right.
It's just so great because like
he was when he figured out what his penis did for a living.
That's it, Matty.
It's so great because I caught it on my recording. I am recording OCE's POV, so once Rapid put up theirs, we'll put up ours as well. And
You record that through Twitch, Rising?
Inju with the subscribe, 8 months. Thanks very much, mate, for your tier 1 subscribe. In the chat, OCE number 1. Claps wins payday Dutchy. As we know, he's got to come up with the 20 subs, which he will come through at the start of by the end of the year. But 4 laps in, and it has been absolute action-packed carnage. It's the only way to describe it, Matty. And Frizy, it's been ridiculously fast, clean, good action. Betsy up on the inside. Jeez, he decides to make his own track as he goes to turn 1. Ryan's got no other does. Inside he goes. Oh! Just gives him a little bit of a clip on the inside into the centre S's. Betsy goes P2. Very nice if you don't mind.
J-Rad Masterpiece. Up side by side here with Duck. Oh my gosh. Someone's around. Duck
It's Duck.
around. That is
Duck.
really interesting to have a look. They went 3 wide through there. I don't know what happened. They went 3 wide through there though.
well, if you go 3 wide to turn 1, you're just asking for absolute trouble. But
Someone
Exactly. Someone's going to come off. Jack in the chat. Yo, g'day, mate. How are you? Good to have you in the stream. This triple threat match, 6v6. It has been absolute action-packed carnage for the first 5 laps. Anyone thought this is a social event? Just strap yourselves in, guys, for the next 31 laps. It is going to be absolute carnage. Betsy's got himself up to P2.
Here.
And look at the trait here, boys. 3 PC boys. P1, 2 and 3. Does that tell you about anything about the PC game?
They'll have to come to the stewards room after the race, mate, but we'll let the race run.
Pinju's gone with a drive-through penalty for Betsy, apparently. Pinju's now a chief steward. Relic in his customary hards. He's P4, Rubric P5. Car Gamer, the best of the Wallaby boys, Matty. Holding his head up high. Good on him.
He's slowly catching Rapid Rubrics, mate, but he's got to keep average back out of DRS because he is catching. It's quite a good little battle here going on, but Car Gamer needs to get out of that DRS.
And then the average Baku employee who is Warden. Is that correct?
yes,
Pricey?
yeah.
Because you just can't come up with an original name. So he's got to extend it out. Chrissy F1 for the OCE boys in P8. Doing very nicely, actually. Good on him. Tops in P9 and Master Berserk. So I think it's game up OCE at the moment for the points.
Yep, it's
Had a very good start. Very, very good start, the OCE. Dutchy will be very, very happy. J-Rad P11, Rilo P6, and then we've got the purple people leaders of Henchman and Andy.
Oh, Rubik! Something's happened with Rubik, and he's lost a lot of time to Relics, and now he just bought Car Gamer, who will survive this lap with DRS.
Yeah.
Asus
Oh, here we
Zero
go.
for
Turn
the
1
follow.
though.
Thanks very much for joining. Sorry, what were you saying, Matty?
Car Gamer right behind Rapid Rubrics coming into turn 1.
Oh.
Don't know if he's close enough though. He's going to have to wait another lap. Gets right up behind him though. 310 behind Rapid Rubrics.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you what, he's
Turn
not
4.
making it, but here he goes.
It's
through
turn
the
4.
CRSs. He's
It's-
going to have DRS.
Here we go.
Rubric.
He's wheel to wheel. They're wheel to wheel. He's got the inside line. He's got the job done. And he goes up into P5. What a
That
pass.
was very, very nice to see. Wonder if we got that on the Rapid Racing replay. Let's have a look at it. No, we didn't actually, unfortunately. So,
Well, it's a good thing I caught it.
good stuff. But that was a great pass by Gamer up to P5. Doing very
He's
nice.
having an absolute blinder. He's struggled a bit in the league actually, the last few races. So it was actually great to see him having such a great race.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll be very, very happy with it. Duck will be most pleased with his performance so far. But right now, the OCE boys are showing a clean pair of heels in P1 and 3. And then P7, oh, geez, I'll tell you what, I reckon they might have, Matty, I reckon they've done a bit of a ring in around here. I think they've just,
Absolutely, mate.
I'm thinking cashola payments by Dutchy. I'm thinking.
Oh yeah,
They've-
absolutely.
they're absolute cashola payments here. So,
They would too. They would.
they would.
Fries has reached into his pocket.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got himself a bag of potato chips and he's here.
And it's not to pull what he was pulling earlier either.
No. He's actually up the Wallabies for the Asus. Good to have you in the chat, mate. Goffy said that Ducky might have to sack himself while he sits down there in last.
Oh,
Warden!
shots fired.
Oh,
Shots
Warden!
fired.
Warden holds on. That was absolute scary scenes.
Was Chrissy going to try and make a move on? The boys are in the same team.
No,
I think we're going
no.
to have to go for a white livery here. Oh, he's going for a rubric, was he?
I'll tell you what, I can't go red next race, guys. Sort your shit out.
Yeah, okay, rightio, that's it. We're going white. We're going white. Storm, where's Showtime? Showtime in the chat.
Berserker
Where are
top!
we?
Berserker top! Berserk gets the move done, but he does not have. Oh, top race! He's left. He's left the session. Hopefully, can Matt invite him? I think Matt can invite him.
Yeah, Matty will invite him. Matty will need to invite him, as he's a Wallaby man.
Come on, Toppy.
Get in, Tops. So J-Rad, that'll give him an opportunity to just get himself up into P10. Tops has joined, so he's back into the session. That's good enough. Berserk gets himself up to P9 and Chrissy in P9. But right now, J-Rag leading the way, showing a very nice clean PO heels. Betsy, this is actually his first official league race in a PC. So he's actually transferred over to the PC this week. Had a few issues with connecting, but good to see him going. Ryan in P3, Relic in P4, nicely on the hards. Car Gamer, great show from him. Duck and Duck.
No, Toppy's just.
What's he done?
Oh,
he has.
He just went too deep, brake too late.
In the Hamilton corner. But
that's not
the one that's disappointed me. The one that's disappointed me, boys, is Andy. I expected a lot more from Andy tonight, and just not delivering. To be honest with you.
He'll be absolutely frustrated, mate. He'll be absolutely frustrated. It's a long race. It's a long way to go, and he's a master strategist, mate.
You got to remember too. He started on the hard, so the hards are not going to be great early on. So he is doing the long game here. Just to point out, you're saying Andy is your most disappointing. I think Noodles is my most disappointing. He's 17th. He spun it on his own.
Yes.
Could not handle the pressure. Yeah. So
the Greek sushi lover. Absolutely.
Is that a confirmation that Noodles is now washed? Oh, Jared's starting to lose the back end.
Noodles is now washed.
Noodles is now washed. Cahoot's in the chat as well. G'day, Cahoot. How are you, mate? Good to have you in there, mate.
Oh, you're right, man. Andy, Friday.
Happy birthday to Cahoot as well. Next week. Sorry, you were saying for Andy?
Oh, I was just saying, like Friday said, he has to start on the hards, and he does come up behind you, like and does.
He does.
Something that you quite don't know is going to feel good, but it always feels good.
So 11 laps down, 25 to go, and J-Rad and Betsy right now, P1, P2, nothing really separating them, which has been a really good ding-dong battle by those two guys. Betsy will be very, very pleased. Ryan in P3, Relic in P4, so it's the OCE boys and Rapid in 1s through to 4, but it's OCE on the rest. Car Gamer, P5, doing a great job for the Wallaby boys.
And
Warden, very, very impressed. Sorry?
I was going to say, Warden's made a mistake, and he's let Chris through, and he's now got a one Master Berserk behind him, so
what will happen here? Will the Baku boy or Warden let him through?
We start.
Kinji did too. Absolutely, mate. Come back, mate. We miss you. So you were saying?
I was just going to say, are we starting to see now the mediums still have a little bit of life left, and the hards still not working for some drivers because there is some gaps, big gaps forming.
Yep. Right now, you're looking at the mediums are now in their transfer window, so they can box now from here through to probably lap 14 to 16, and be able to get home on the hards. Right now, Relic and Andy are all those hard guys, and Rubrik's another one as well. They're obviously looking at the long game, whether they're going to go hards to softs at the end, or the medium's a little bit down. So they're waiting for hopefully a late safety car. But a safety car right now would make a very interesting call.
And Master B just gets the job done.
Yes, he did. Very nicely done. Whether average just let him through, I'm not sure, but Berserk up into 8. Obviously, the faster of the two on the medium tyres. Nice call there from Matty Skills.
Well, these two know each other so well, so they have complete trust in each other because they have done a lot of league racing together, both both as teammates and as rivals. So they know each other's strengths and weaknesses. As looks like Betsy, no, he's not using any ERS, so Betsy's just holding up his ERS here. He's got 90%, and Ryan's got a 2.1 second gap over Relic. So.
So they're all sort of holding sway at the moment. So, yep. Looks like Betsy's got to pay for his own ERS. Jared in 36. So Betsy's just waiting for his opportunity. Absolutely. Ryan in P3, Relic P4, Car Gamer. So they're sort of... but Rubric hasn't let Car Gamer out of his sight.
Yeah,
Chris P7. Sorry?
I'm thinking with Rubik. I'm thinking he's got less downforce than Car Gamer. I've watched the Car Gamer Rubik battle a little bit, and it looks like Car Gamer has better downforce in his middle sector. He just pulls away from the 1 second mark on the pit straight from DRS, but it looks like Rubik will have it this time round, unless he makes a mistake.
Soon find out. Also, thanks for VNR Realm. Thanks, mate, for the follow. Welcome to Rapid Racing, the triple threat. Wallaby versus OCE versus Rapid. This is race 1 of the 3-race series. Brought to you by Sully's.
Oh, Jared pushing Betsy.
But Betsy's up. Betsy's got himself up. He's actually leading this race now. We missed that, but Jared with the 32 and Betsy's gone through with 60. So you obviously deployed it there.
Yeah,
so Betsy goes to P1.
Yeah, Betsy had
Rapid
to use.
boys.
Yeah, Betsy had to use ERS to turn 4 because Jared was literally pushing him. And there's 2 drivers with 3-second time penalties now, so that could be huge come the end of this race.
Yeah, Rilo and Tops, absolutely. Yep.
And Rapid Rubik this lap is a lot closer this time round, Pricey, and Pajala, but half a second behind him. So he gets into DRS zone. Car Gamer's going to have to do some defending down that straight.
Yep, true. Very, very true, Skillsy. So, does Jared just sit and wait behind Betsy? He's got the use of DRS. He's just too far back this time. And
Rapid Rubik's pumps the ERS.
Yes, he's giving it away. Does he make the late dive on Car Gamer? No. Car Gamer does enough to keep himself there, but closes within 3/10. Chrissy's down.
Yeah, it's the second DRS zone it happens, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yeah. Down through the center S's. Let's see if he gets the run here. Lovely view from Cody's. Finally a nice view. Meanwhile, at the moment, Chrissy's been lit by Berserk's gone through to
P7. Andy's binned it at turn 2. At turn 3, sorry.
Make a decision, Frizy. Where did he bin it?
I think it's turn 3. 1, 2. Yeah, it's turn 3.
Yeah, that's it. Turn 3. Noodles all the way back, Reaper, and that. So the Wallaby boys looks like they're going to be doing the dishes tonight. Skillsy.
Long race, mate. Don't count him out. One safety car. One safety car. You know.
Exactly. Kahoot. Andy's washed. How's the camping going, Kahoot?
Rapid Rubik, a lot closer this time to Car Gamer. Comes around that final corner, down this back straight.
Oh, Betsy! Betsy's around!
Well.
Betsy's around!
Oh. He is. He's done it. He's spun it. He has. He got it.
Well, Jared was right behind. He hit DRS, so I obviously I missed it. So, Rilo's in.
So Rilo's boxer, he's the first to blink. He'll go to the hards. Meanwhile, the OCE boys P1, P2 will obviously have a chat to Betsy. I reckon he might have got spun round into turn 1. Relic's got himself up into P3. So, yeah.
This is great defending by Car Gamer. He is driving his car like an absolute bus. And Rapid Rubik will be so frustrated behind him right now.
Yeah, yes. Rubik needs to pass Car Gamer as soon as possible. He does not want Warden to catch up to him. There's yellow flag.
Yellow safety car?
No, it's a virtual.
No,
it's a virtual.
It's a virtual. VC, no yellow. Bert said, no, I'm not coming out.
So now
Medium runner
Jared and
should be
Ryan.
resting.
Jared and Ryan could pit here.
The medium runners should pit here.
Garrett
Yeah.
has.
And they're in. They're
Ryan's
diving in.
boxed. Relic's boxed. So Relic is also boxed. Betsy is boxed. So the top
Cargamer
four...
stays out. Oh, no,
Cargamer's
Cargamer
in.
goes in, sorry.
He's in. This is a simple box for everybody now. And, wow. Geez, I tell you what. The top 6 are in.
Oh,
Okay, they're all boxing now. They're all saying, you know
This
what,
is it.
bugger it. Yep.
Oh, Warden stays
All gone
out.
to virtual. So
Wa-
Warden,
But will he get ahead of Jared?
he is. He is ahead. He's definitely ahead here. Jared in that, but
Andy stays out.
yes. So Andy stayed out. Continues on. He's going the long way.
Yeah, that's a very Andy move there.
Yes, very true.
And we're back to green. That's why you can go so quickly back to green for the virtual.
Yep. So right now,
And
Warden leads. So it's the top 3 of the OCE boys, leading 1, 2, and 3. Dutchy right now in the chat would be absolutely loving this. Sitting there.
Hinchman and Top stay out.
Okay, so... But Warden has to box. J-Rad has to box as well in P4.
I don't think there'll be any team orders between Jared and Relics here.
No. I'd imagine there would be, though. J-Rad's not going to get into Relics Road, I can tell you now.
So, look at the wrong gap. Oh, no. And
So this is interesting, right? Because I don't think with Relics and Rubric, I don't know if they're going to go to the end of the race on those medians. And if
No.
they do, the last 5 laps are going to be absolutely terrible.
that's...
Absolutely.
So
That's-
they're going to be banking on another safety car, right? Because it's too soon. It's too
Yeah.
early.
I know another driver that's banking on another safety car, or on a safety car, sorry, is Rilo. He's on the softs.
Oh, on the softs.
Softs. Is that an error in the game? Or he's just binned it there and just gone bang on the reds? Also, welcome, Mr. McFlurry. Good to have you in the stream. Thanks very much for the follow.
We've got a race on our hands, lads.
We have.
a race.
Oh, I think that incident... Oh, Betsy sends it on Car Gamer. Oh,
Whoa.
On the outside,
I was just going to say, the biggest loser out of the VSC is Betsy because he's down in 9th and in traffic while Jared and Ryan are in the podium positions.
yep.
Yeah, that's right. And he's got car game to pass as well. He's not the easiest to pass. It
No,
doesn't matter how quick you are.
exactly. Car Gamer making that car look wider than a BBW model. But I don't think this is going to be much. Yeah, look at this. Just Betsy outside, Candy from a baby. As easy as you like it, gets himself up to P8. But
Whoa!
Rubik now up on the inside, up on those mediums. The hards are not doing Car Gamer any favours.
Haven't fired up yet.
They haven't. And Rubik, is he going to be able to send it on the outside into turn 5? No. So, but look at this. He hasn't given this up as we go into sector 2. It's just getting that dance. What? Is he going to send it up here on the inside? No, he's just going to hold his position. These boys know how to get a bit of airtime, Car Gamer and Rubik. So, been a lot of battles in
Yeah,
for them.
that's right.
They have.
Love
Down
to
the
get
back.
royalties, mate.
I love to exactly, absolutely. Reaper, Nudes, Duck Puncher. Oh, Ducks looking to take a pass on Noodles. I'm not too sure that was going to work any better, but anyway, Ducks in P18 and Rilo, some reason on the Reds all the way back, and Jared with the fastest lap with a 1:10.293. He's now in clean air and has him and Ryan have just checked out.
Well,
And Rapid Ruben goes on the outside and takes the P9 from Car Gamer.
There you go.
What's more important is Jared has gapped Relics that 5 seconds. But we assume Relics is not going to go to the end on those mediums unless the safety car was to come out.
You never know, actually. Good point. 3 lap old, 16. No, that's possible, but yeah, I think Matty Skills is probably right. It is. They are going to be screaming at the end to be replaced. So it'll be interesting to see what Relic does. That also goes with Rubric as well, down there in P9. Henchman yet
Tire
to
deck
box.
around Brazil as well was terrible.
Yeah, it is. It is. In this one, it is. Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm just looking at gaps to the leaders and the penalty situation. The biggest loser is going to be maybe a top. Yeah, top racing. Because he'll go down to P10. So he'll lose 3 positions if the race were to end right now.
Well, Baku's also, Warden's
Oh,
got...
Bitsy and Top Goat, wheel to wheel.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
And Top's
I think
left.
Toppy's left.
Top's are left
I'll invite
again.
him. I'll invite him.
Betsy working his way through. He's got Henchman on the inside. Henchman doesn't even think about battling. Betsy up on the inside. P6, thank you very much. Job done. I'll have a bit of that. Thank you very much.
Not his race. Not his race.
Not
He
his
knows
race,
it.
Henchy. He knows it.
He's doing well up in P7 though.
He is.
Still yet to box.
Nah, true.
Duck Punch is on.
So-
He's pitted and coming on softs as well. So
I don't know. They just going fastest lap, or what are they thinking? I don't know. What?
16
what's
laps.
Ducks?
16 laps on softs.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think Duck's just trying to wait. Hopefully, wait and get a safety car. If a safety car does come out, Duck just needs to stay out until
Yep.
the leaders pick up the safety car.
Well, I think like for Duck Puncher, there's no other strategy here, right? I don't think, because he's got to catch the field. He's not
Yeah.
going to catch the field on mediums. So he's got to try and catch the field on softs, and then pray for a safety car.
Well,
Yeah,
It's the only strat.
you got to
J-Rad
think everyone ahead of him is on hard, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Top pits, chucks on those mediums.
So J-Rad's 5 seconds was for speeding in the pit lane. Is that right?
Jared's, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not going to get removed. So
I
right now,
don't think any penalties should get removed.
No. we don't.
In-game penalties anyway.
No, we don't do that shit. So right now, Relic is on board. He's trying to get in. He's within 5 seconds of J-Rad. Ryan a further 3 seconds down. So, and Betsy, not too sure what happened with the pit stops, but he had a shocker, didn't he?
He'll come out in P4. He'll be in P4, but he'll be a long way off Relics.
Yep. So Rolo's got himself the fastest lap for no reason. Rubric's up on Car Gamer, gets himself into P6.
Yep, Hensman's let Car Gamer through as well. He knows Car Gamer has the better pace. Hensman's just trying to go... I think Hensman's just going to try and go long and like on the softs.
Yep.
What is
so.
Pom's for
Yeah.
the 180? He's on... Yep, he's mediums.
So he's boxed, so he's in. So 13 laps to go. And right now, you'd probably say it's Ryan's race to lose. Relics is a further 2 seconds. He's not coming in there at all. Betsy's out of it. Warden has to box. So right now, Ryan's in the box seat and giving OCE their first win.
Andy. Just Poms is out ahead of him by a country mile, and it's Andy and Noodles just having a shocking race.
Yeah, Noodle's not one of his finest moments tonight. Rilo and then Ducky finishing out. So 12 laps to go. It has gone fast. It's gone quick.
I think the job to watch out for in this closing stage will be Warden. I think he's going to come in this lap and whack on softs.
He's going to have to make a decision soon because he needs enough time to catch up. Needs enough time.
Well,
Yep.
Well, Warden on the softs, he'll come out, what he says, 10 seconds on Jared, 20 seconds?
It was 22 normally, so he's going to probably drop behind J-Rad, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Close enough. Or
P11.
P11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Warden could get himself at least on the softs with this amount of laps, maybe bottom half of the top 10.
Yep.
Like 6th to 8th, maybe in that range. Maybe even more.
I wouldn't write him off from top 5.
No.
And
Well,
well,
they-
us to pit as well.
So, yeah, exactly true. He doesn't. Well, he's pitted
No,
now,
and
so
Hampton's
he's.
in. Yeah.
So let's see. He's obviously going to go for the Reds.
So, well, there we go. I think Warden might just lose the 6 spots and come out.
Yep.
Yellow flag! It's a yellow flag!
Sector 3. Who was it?
Henchman puts on the mediums.
Oh, it's Poms. Poms, what
So
did
Poms-
70? Ah, damn it.
The Henchman puts on the mediums for the last 11 laps.
So he's put on the mediums. Why wouldn't he go with the Reds?
He probably doesn't trust. Yeah, that's an interesting.
11 laps. Surely you're going to get to the Reds with 11 laps.
Well, he's gained 3 positions off his start thing, so
Yep.
that's an.
And he will be faster than the other yellow blokes at the end of this as well.
Good point.
So,
Benno in the
think about
chat.
Rubrics and Relics, they've got really old mediums. They will have at the end of the race anyway.
So right now, basically sort of holding. Andy's got himself past. Was that a pass on Noodles? Is swap it?
It's
Poms is
Spun
around.
around.
yeah, Poms
Yeah,
has
spun
spun
around.
it.
Poms has spun it, so he's running around there. Down in the last position. J-Rad, Ryan and Relic. So right now, Mr. Warden, the last to box.
And he's got a
So Betsy's-
massive train.
Yeah, true.
Or
He's got-
it's 2 cars, but
Yeah.
no.
It will release Betsy though.
Yeah, we'll release Betsy into P4 with a rubric behind him. So the way the points are going to be structured, 1, 2 is going to go to OCE, but 3, 4, and 5 is going to go to the Rapid Boys. So they're going to be well and truly in a good position. And then Car Gamer, the first of the Wallaby Boys in P7, who will obviously jump up into P6 once Warden boxes.
Oh,
So
are we 100% that Relics and Rubik can still take those mediums to the end?
I'm super
I don't think
confident,
so.
mate.
I
9
don't
laps,
think
mate.
so.
9 laps, I think they can. Betsy's taken it, P4, and Warden's
Yeah,
just
fast.
even got out of his road there. Like, just
Yeah,
moved to the side. He knew he wasn't going to go through. Rubric through the centre S's. More than likely, I'd imagine. Mind you, no, Warden's got himself a little bit of DRS on Betsy. So he was able to keep in touch. Henchman with a 109.9. Something for the Wallaby boys to hold their
It's
hands
quick.
on to. Fastest lap.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be there for too long once Warden pits.
Yeah, true. Rollo and Noodles having their little bit of a dance themselves down there in 14 and 15. Last of the 2 points paying places. And Berserk, we haven't spoken a bit about him, mate, Frizy, too much. He's been running his own sort of race, hasn't done a lot wrong. Up there in P8, Chrissy has been my surprise packet in the OCE boys. He's doing great there in P9. And J-Rad, who was a very late inclusion, because Josie Wales had the esports commitment, which he told no one about, is in the top 10. So he'll be pretty happy with that. So
Rubric gets the job done up in P5.
there we go. So didn't take a lot. Those hards are washed, 27 laps. Surely now, I mean, the more he stays out there, guys, the further he's just going to drop back Warden. And he's going to run out of laps to start overtaking people.
I just can't understand it. I think he's left it too late.
He has. Agree.
He's dropping positions, 27 lap old hards.
Well,
You know.
if you think about it, he's pretty much guaranteed Jared a podium,
Yeah.
even with that 5 seconds. So Betsy needs to claw back, 10 seconds? In the final, 8 laps?
Yep.
I don't know, and he's got Rubik right behind him. Oh! Well, he still has Rubik, and Rubik nearly loses it. Oh,
Well, all right.
Now,
Place.
car gamer right on the backside of
Warden.
Warden now.
Rilo. 3-second penalty
Yeah.
for multiple warnings.
Yeah, those hards are gone. Car Gamer,
They are.
this should be an easy pass here for Car
Absolutely.
Gamer as he gets DRS, the second DRS zone.
Yep.
Might have to think
But yeah,
moving Car Gamer up.
Car Game has spent up all his ERS like he's at the strippers. He's got none left.
Neither does Water. They're both on 6%, so
Yep.
they're both.
Warden just had a great exit. His exit saved him.
Yeah. So he'll be okay. He's got a box now, unless he doesn't realise he has to box. Is that something Warden would do, Frizy?
Nah.
Go, hang on, I'm just going to go 36 laps on these hards, or he's going to do an Albon and box
Yeah.
on the last lap for no reason.
Well, it is for a reason, but
Yes,
Yeah.
true.
so this is good. I'm looking at this battle here for 15th, 16th, and 17th. As you know, top 15 get points, but Riley does have 6 seconds. Easy's
Yep.
got no penalties, and Poms does have a 3-second time penalty, and there's Warden into the pits.
Yep.
And I think
so.
that-
Warden's finally done it. Car Gamer gets it P6, and McFlurry, it's the Rapid boys are in the white. Rubik just didn't get a chance to actually put his livery on. So next race, I think we're just going to go with a white one so we don't confuse everybody, because it hasn't been
Absolute
years.
amateurs.
Yeah, we are. You reckon we'd sort this out for the first race, but no.
Oh,
We just,
don't
you
get
know,
me started.
boys are gone for the purple people here. And I thought you had a green and gold like an Australian one, but it didn't seem to
It
come
was the
out.
old switcheroo, mate. We do have a green
Switcheroo.
gold. It was the old switcheroo. We thought we'd catch you by surprise.
Oh, there you
Get
go.
on you.
Hasn't worked.
Fear. The eyes of our enemies.
Oh, there we go. So right now, I'm going to say checkmate OCE for tonight's race, which will be Dutchy will be very, very happy with.
Well, there's still some battles in some minor placings. I mean, Car Gamer could get himself a top 5 here.
Yep.
Absolutely. Because
We've
those
got-
Rapid Rubik's tyres will be popping off very shortly, and Car Gamer's tyres look pretty good, so I think,
Got-
a couple of seconds.
Yep. Goffy's basically said if he had another kid, he'd name it Car Gamer. There you go. That's how impressed Goffy is with Car Gamer's performance.
Oh,
So
that's big accolade coming from Goffy.
absolutely. Zinger box on its way to Car Gamer. No doubt about it, I think. So there'll be a
Oh.
Zinger box for lunch for Car
Zinger
Gamer.
box. Zinger box and Scotty Mac slides, I reckon. Throw them in there, mate.
Exactly.
That's golden.
Absolutely.
Here's the battle for 15th, 16th, and 17th. The final points paying position here.
Oh, and Reaper, Pommy, and
Riley's
boxing, so he's-
Riley's
boxed?
in. He's boxing. So he's probably
Pommy.
out of this fight. But Pom's and Easy here. Easy does not need to fight this.
Well, he does, because they're going for 1 point, Frizy.
Well,
And they're on
Pom's
two
stu-
different sides.
Well, Poms does have a time penalty next to his name, so
True. Exactly.
yeah.
3 seconds, 4 laps. Oh,
Who knows?
And Easy's on 1 lap younger tyre, so
Guess who's hunting down one Ryan? Relic wants to do this on track. Now, I don't know about you, but Relic right now is in the 5-second zone of Jared.
he's
If he
5.1.
passed- Mate, I'm telling you now, game on if he can get past Ryan.
oh, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
there's an extra point coming to OCE.
Oh, there we go. Warden, 1 point for the OCA
What?
boys. It doesn't matter where it is.
What
That is
a
1 point for fastest lap.
what a lovely move that is from Warden. I mean,
Yes,
he'll
exactly.
get P10 anyway, because
Yep.
both Henchman and Top does have penalties.
So let's ride on board with these two guys. Relic is deploying his ARS. He needs to get past Relic. Past Ryan, I do apologise. Just not far, just not close enough. Down to 11%. Ryan doing enough just to hold him at bay. I think
The
Ryan
tyres
realises...
will not be helping him.
Nah, exactly. Ryan would realise right now his job is just to keep Relic behind him and help Jared win the race for the team. So, Betsy, oh, that's not good.
Oh,
Does he let Rubric pass now?
Car Gamer
And does
could be
it-
on for
well,
a
Car
P
Gamer.
for
Yeah.
P4 here now,
Gamer.
Yes.
and that could be huge in the context of the standings.
Very true. 3-race battle, so a lot to play for. Jeddah next week with the Wallaby guys, and then Suzuka for
It's that
OCE
secret
the
weapon.
week. The secret weapon that's Jeddah.
Jeddah's going to be the most interesting one there.
It is.
Absolutely.
So Relic, here we go. Is he close enough? Does Ryan get the traction out? Relic within the DRS zone. The hunt is on.
Pops!
Just hold it. Does Relic go on the inside here? He's going to get the job done on Ryan. Is he going to? He's up. P2, Relic goes. Wow. The question is,
got to chase him down now. 5.6 seconds.
6 seconds. Ryan, though, is not going to let this go as we go down into turn 4. But Relic's got it. Here we go. It is 0.6 of a second. 2 laps to go. Can Relic do it for the Rapid boys? Betsy, just nice and cruisy there in P4. Rubric, the boss, P5. Car Gamer, a great performance from the Wallaby guys there in P6. Be very, very happy with that.
Easy spun! Easy spun!
We've got yellows.
Oh my
But
god,
it's too
easy,
late.
easy spun!
Yep, but it's going to be too late now. Relic needs to get a second. That's all we're worrying about here. 2 laps to go. He's going to do everything he can. He's got 27% ARS. He's just going to have to deploy it like a motherfucker coming down the straight. Ryan's got nothing. Betsy's
Is that
probably
Jared?
in about 10
Oh, no.
Jared?
No.
No.
Hey, Joe,
I was
Joe
Poms.
lapping
It was Poms.
exactly
was
the
Poms.
same times at the moment. So Relic
Yes.
has to dig deep and find something here.
He's got to
That
find a
times are
second.
exactly the same.
Yep. But Ryan is not giving this up.
No, he's got. Nah.
So, can Relic find a second? That is what we're looking for. Or is Jared going to hold this for the OCE boys?
There's a bit of a battle for the top 10 down the back there. Henchman is going on the back of Chris F1 here. Very close. He's going to. Oh, he looked like he was about to die, but he doesn't.
He
Right
doesn't.
up to the next DRS
Yellow's
zone,
in sector
Henchman.
3.
It's stuck. He
Duck
just
Punch is
retired
retired.
in the pits. He's done it in the pits.
Duck's washed. Duck
Here we
is
go.
washed.
Henchman with the DRS wide open comes down to the turn. He's not close enough though. He's not going to get him.
No, he's not. 6 seconds, Jared. I think he's got this job done. I don't think he's going to lose a second to Relic with 1 lap.
Another time penalty there for
That's-
Warden.
it's for
3
Warden.
seconds.
Yep. So J-Rad, all he needs to do is keep it on the black stuff, and he wins. I cannot see Relic going a second quicker on this last lap. Sector 1 and 2, who's come out there? Oh, Duck Punch has come out on the track after
It's his
retiring. Yeah, it's just his car. Ryan P3, Betsy coming to P4, Rubric dropped off. So
Yellow flag sector 2.
car. It's just Jack's car.
Yeah, sorry.
just Duck's car. So Rubric is going to gap Betsy to P4, but Betsy's probably got enough of a gap.
Yeah,
He's
he
going
does.
to be able to hold on to P5, so Game is going to come in P6. So, into Hamilton Corner. Down here onto the main straight for the very last time. Riding on board for the OCE boys. Dutchy right now will be popping the champagne. Race 1, battle 1 for OCE. Jared comes across the line and he gets the win in Brazil for the OCE boys. Congratulations, Jared. Relic will come across the line in P2. Great performance from him. Ryan in P3. Betsy will come across in P4.
He'll stay in
So-
P4. Rubik's
Well,
backed off.
He is. He's backed off.
Oh, there's contact, and Henchman's around.
Oh,
Henchman was around. Henchman on the inside of Chris, and there was contact.
Car
Oh,
Gamer
sorry,
P6.
boys.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Car Gamer P6. Master Berserk P7.
This is going to be
J-Rad,
on the
great
line.
performance.
This is going to be on the line. They both have the same amount of ERS, but top will have DRS. This is going to be so close.
For top 10.
They go wheel to
Tommy.
wheel. Oh,
Top-
Tommy
oh.
gets him on the line.
No, Chris!
No, Chris got it.
Chris got it.
Oh, I want a replay. I want a
Chris
replay.
got it. No, the penalty.
Oh,
penalty's
the
what's
penalty.
Of course.
The penalties cost top. So
Oh,
Chris
of
will go to
course.
P10. Warden goes P7, and that is it. Frizy, if I can ask you to invite your two boys into the chat, mate, for the podium interviews.
I mean, I can try, but
You can try. I will get Relic in. So, a really good way. Relic has joined us. Great win there by the guys there. So,
I'll just get.
first blood to OCE. 5 seconds, didn't worry about it. 1.3, Relic goes into P2. So, Jared, P1 for OCE. Relic, P2 for the Rapid boys. Ryan in P3 for OCE. Betsy, P4 for Rapid. P5 for Rapid in Rubric. Car Gamer, the first of the Wallaby boys in P6.
Up the Wallaby
Berserk.
boys.
Up the Wallaby boys. Great performance. Their first ever league battle. Give them a big round of applause. Berserk in P7. J-Rad P8. P9 is Warden, Chrissy and Tops in P11. Down there, Hench, Andy, Noodles and Reaper is the one that will get the vital last point. Top 15 gets paid. Pommy, Rilo and Duck Puncher unfortunately missing out on the points. Let's get over to Victory Lane and have a chat with our podium guys. And first up, I think, have we got everyone in?
I've invited them. So
Hopefully they come through. Dutchy's very, very happy. Well done to him. He'd be very happy with his selections. So I think the only one we've got is Relic. Congratulations, mate. P2, you'd be happy with the performance.
Yeah, man. P2, happy with it. Obviously, wish I could have caught Jared there, but he's lightning on hards.
Yep.
Surprising Jared actually raced this, considering the Red Bull wasn't available.
Okay, right, yeah.
But no, I'm joking.
Yep.
But
Jared's joined. Yep.
I'm only joking.
Yep.
And then but he's lightning. He deserved the win, even with the 5 second. Probably a
That's
shit
not what
5
he said
second
2
anyway.
seconds ago. No, I'm kidding.
No, he deserved the win. He deserved the win.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Not the Red Bull.
There you go.
Good stream.
What
and
was
thanks
your
for
percentage tyres on Relics?
61.
What percentage?
61.
Nice.
Nice. So, on to our winner for tonight's race, DRC Jared. Congratulations, mate. Well done. You must be happy. I mean, it's a bit of a social race, but a win's a win. Congratulations, mate. Tell us about your race. And nothing. No volume.
No volume.
I can't hear him.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. The Dalek's in the house. Sorry, mate. Congratulations on the win. Must be happy.
Yeah. Whoa. Really? No. Wasn't an overly straightforward race. Stuff that could edge me to stay and stuff penalty, but
Yeah. VRC came in right at the right time for both you and Jared, didn't it?
Ryan.
Ryan.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's quite good timing. I mean, I couldn't see the pin entry board, so I was trying to guess, and then I went too slow, and then I tried to speed up to 80, and then, I was speeding to the pit, so I thought I was stuffed.
Fair enough. Now, well, congratulations. First blood for OCE. I know Dutchy is very, very happy with the performance. We move on to Wallaby's race next week, and that'll be Jeddah by the sounds of it. So looking forward to
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Jeddah it is.
Let's go.
Ryan's
So for the next one.
Ryan's
So
in.
Ryan has joined us. So New Zealand Ryan, P2, congratulations, mate. Tell us about your race.
I need a ticket box because I can't see.
Yeah, we can hear you, mate.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, got a good start, was looking good. Didn't fight the teammate because team game, all that.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I got shoved off by Betsy, so that was a bit rude.
Is that what? Yeah, I saw that coming to turn one. And then Betsy, what? Did Betsy spin it himself, or was there a
I
slot
believe
note?
so, I didn't see it.
I believe so.
Daniel left, he lost the rear.
Yeah, I think this is actually Betsy's first league race on PC, because he's just transferred to PC this week. So I know he's getting used to it in the 3 screens, but look, good way. I mean, obviously the penalties relic got you at the end, but you did what was needed to keep Jared ahead, and you guys get first blood, and we move on to Jeddah next week.
Yep.
Fair enough. Well, there you go. Matty, anything for our podium guys?
All I can say, mate, from Wallaby is watch out in Jeddah. We're coming.
Yeah, well, you better fucking watch out because you did shit all this race. And
Wallaby.
Oh, you watch out next Sunday night, Charger. It's on.
Right, but if it goes for team colours, you win, okay? Because you're the only one that had a different colour than anybody. But
Well, we're the only one that was organised. Let's be honest. They're
Yeah,
just
very
points
true.
Stripped.
Yeah,
You know?
well, it doesn't help, mate, when 3 of your best drivers decide an hour before, hang on, we might not be able to race. You go into damage control after that.
I just need solutions, Charger.
Yeah, Jar Jar, there we go. And
Alright.
Frizy, anything from you, mate?
Oh, mate, we'll just go back and have the champagne. I mean, we should just wrap this up now. We'll
Just
win
wrap it up. We'll just give you the trophy now, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
fine, no problems. Okay, fair enough. Well, look, race 1, first blood OCE, but look, we'll be on to you next week in Jeddah, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll wrap it up from there. Congratulations again to the OCE boys for race 1.
Yeah.
It was a great one to commentate. Sorry about the stream issues, but hopefully the Wallaby boys will do a much better job than me. And next week when you guys are hosting it. So from myself, from Pajala, from Matty Skills, thanks to have you in the commentary box, mate. Loved having you in here, mate. Appreciate it.
Pleasure to be with you guys. Absolute pleasure.
And to Frizy, mate, great having you in as well. Even though I'm not too sure, I think we'd lost count the amount of times you hit your own G spot, but we'll figure that out for next week. Might actually do a poll on that. So
Yeah.
good to have you in the stream as well, Frizy, mate. Thank you for that. Again, New Zealand, Ryan, great to have you in. Congratulations on the podium relic as well. And to our race winner, to Jared. Until we meet next time, it's lights out and bye for now. Thanks, guys. Night.